teams have been gunning for us since we lost that top spot because we were still Memphis. You know, so we just take every team the same way we've been doing in the past. Just win every game, keep the streak going.
It's just a legacy that was started. You know, there's been some slip-ups, but it's still those teams that are still irking for a win against Memphis. But, I mean, it hasn't happened. So, you know, that's something the future coaches and Pastner, I don't know how long he'll be here, years to come, I hope, something that he carries on. Just keep that fire burning in the opposing team's stomach, you know. Oh, man, we got to get this win. And Pastner do what he's supposed to. It won't be any, you know what I mean? It won't be any slip-ups.
We take pride in wearing what's on our chest, especially myself, being from here. I take a whole lot of pride. I don't want any record to be broken on us or anything like that. I want to take care of business every time I get out there on the floor. I honestly want to pull a D-Rose and CDR and go undefeated, really. That was my hopes and dreams, and I want to do it before I leave here.
There's a 10-game stretch, including the Gonzaga game, where you looked at it, I think it was like the RPI base, maybe one of the most difficult stretches in Memphis's, last decade. And over the last 10, we've been able to be 8-2 in an extremely tough stretch. And it's not because of our offense. We've been able to be 8-2 over this last 10 games because of our defense, because we're leading the conference in field goal percentage defense, because we're first or second in three-point percentage defense. We're doing a good job of taking away the three-point shot, and so that's what we have to hang our hat on. Now, that being said, when you're on the road, you're not going to be able to win on offense. It has to be on the defensive end, and it's like Central Florida. They shot 8 of 16 from three-point range from us. We didn't take the 3 out of the game, and we almost lost the game. And you look at it last night, we scored, 62 points. We were able to get the win because we held them to under their shooting percentages. And it comes down to defense. It comes down to defense.
Like the saying goes, defense wins games. And so we really believe in that. If we can stop the other team from scoring, our offense will take care of itself. We have 5 players on the floor that are go-to guys. And a team will never lose like that if they have defense.
Still a lot of basketball to be played. And we still got a lot of work to do. 5 more games and we still got the tournament. It's still a lot. It's a lot of basketball to be played in Conference USA. So we can't rest.
How quick we got to first is how quick you can be in 5th. And so that's what I'm saying, and that's our whole thing with our guys, as I'm telling our guys. It doesn't, there's so much basketball to be played. And that's the bottom line, because we're hanging by a thread. And with someone looking to stomp their foot on our fingers, and if we don't have a firm grip, you lose that spot and you drop back down. So again, I go back to what we have to do is to control our destiny, and that is to win games.
At the beginning of the season, we were looking towards all our big games. You know how that goes with a young team. But now, we bought in the coach's system, which is every game is just as important as the next. And so this next game is the only game we're paying attention to. I don't even know who we play after Rice.